Hello, hello. Y'all know when we talk about the makeup girlies, we have to, of course, make sure we beat the phase. The various products will be tagged after the video is over, but I got MAC on the face, Anastasia Beverly Hills, a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury, and of course, these lashes are from uh Ardell Lashes. Yeah. A little Bretman Rock for the highlighter. As y'all can see, the highlight placements. Yes. Oh my goodness. I did this look in accordance with like the vibes of I Love Boosters. Do y'all like it? Do y'all like it? Yes or no? Yes or no? This is for the makeup girlies. And do y'all see I got bit on my face? I got bit on my face. Disgusting. Disgusting. I'm gonna have to start wearing peppermint oil because that seems to be the only thing that stops mosquitoes from biting me. I don't know. I think mosquitoes bite me anyway because I got that good blood, but my blood is not that good. If the CIA is listening, I do not have that good blood. I do not have that good blood. Like, I smoke hookah every day. I smoke hookah every day. I eat gummy bears. You don't want none of this blood. Because did y'all see the CIA is hunting people down? That's what they say. That's what the girlies are saying. If you did the 23andMe, oh, can you imagine doing 23andMe and they sell your information like I told y'all they did? And then all those CEOs just decided to leave the corporation and then boom, they out here hunting people through their bloodlines using 23andMe and Ancestry.com. Mm, 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 mm. That is crazy. That's insane. But we gotta talk about Megan Thee Stallion's huge win. We have to talk about Megan Thee Stallion's huge win. We have to discuss Patrick Ta. Baby, he is failing. He tried to Destiny Swap with Painted by Esther and failed miserably. Baby, this is how you gag the girls. And of course, we got to talk about Keke Palmer and her viral interview with the Hollywood Reporter. Baby, the whole thing was a vibe. Y'all should watch the entire thing. And of course, we got to talk about Boots Riley. I love boosters. But first things first, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my favorite vegan water, and let's get into the mess, shall we? How we can like this video is by double tapping the screen or hitting those three dots right there. Thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe if you like the vibe, share if you care. How you can engage with this video, how you can hype this video up, how you can send a donation, how you can send a gift, or simply just support your cause by hitting those three dots right there. That being said, opinions are not facts, and everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So let's get into the mess. Hey, Van Van. Megan went to see a cancer in the water. I told y'all, baby, we're going to talk about her. But first thing, let's get into I want to talk about Boost Riley. I love boosters. Um, to me, it was a beautiful depiction of how men use women to get certain things. If you've seen the movie, I don't want to spoil the movie. I will say the movies that have came out so far, tens out of tens. The movies that have came out so far, you could tell the creatives are front and center because they are out here beating out powerhouses like Star Wars. But I simply want to talk about Boots Riley. So Boots Riley is a Black creator who decided to tell a story about capitalism from his lens point. I know a lot of people was like, I love boosters. It just seems it's given off from the people who have seen Paid in Full, Friday, and the rest of these types of movies talking about it's so ghetto, it's so ghetto. Baby, it's not ghetto. Anytime y'all don't like something being the forefront that shows Blackness from a real lens point that is not watered down, y'all call it ghetto. I don't like that. I do not like that. And I'm here for the creativity. I'm here for the creatives. I'm going to do a reel on Instagram to talk about two other creators. I just don't want to highlight them here. But I love that we are allowing for people who are new, fresh, and hip to come to the forefront. Ever since Sinners came out, people coming out with original ideas are what? Succeeding. I don't want to see a remake to the remake. I do not. I do not. Wuthering Heights, it was okay, but I'm tired of seeing the remake to the remake. We have so many more interesting stories to talk about, to unpack, to get into. Like, are y'all not reading enough books? All the books that are banned, go make a movie about that. Read about the banned books and create a cinema like masterpiece. I know y'all can do it because the numbers are showing y'all can, especially when we don't allow Hollywood to depict what is hot and what is not. Like, if you don't know, the majors are not picking what's hot or what's not. It's the people. So shout out to Boost Friday. I love boosters. Make sure y'all go check it out. Let's close it in with a strong weekend for I love boosters. I think the story is pivotal. I love the cast. I love the themes, the tropes, and people saying they walked out. I'm not understanding quite exactly why they were walking out. I had a good time, and then I love the music. I love the music. The music was everything. But what are your thoughts? Have you seen I Love Boosters? Comment down below. Let's sound off and ooh, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where it's at? Where is it? Where is it? Run the check up. Run the check up. And run the check up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, DJ. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey girl, what's your thoughts on them saying that once you go white, you always stay what? Lord, not y'all trolling in the chat. Please do not troll in the chat. Like, save y'all race play for somewhere else. Like, we're having real conversations. Anyways, moving on. Let's get into Keke Palmer because she was also in I Love Boosters. She is going viral for her Hollywood Reporter interview. So it was a bunch of women at the table. It was October. It was oh girl from Abbott Elementary. I can never think of their names when it's time to talk. But everybody was there. There was at the round table, and poor Lisa Kudrow, she had no idea what Keke was talking about. So they were just talking about things that are pivotal in this space of creativity and some things we should have been protected from. So Keke Palmer having a moment and like her comedic timing is on point. She literally said, just like two girls in one cup. And you see, oh girl, Quinta, is that her name? From Abbott Elementary, the star, the director and the star. She was like, Keke. And you see Hannah losing her because she's like, it clicked in. And so Keke was like, they should have protected us from that. And I was hollering the entire podcast interview. The entire podcast interview. Because I was like, oh my God, girl, not two girls, one cup. That was like a big thing. I never seen it, thank God. But everybody who's seen it, they said it was disgusting. The synopsis from it was enough for me to never want to see it. So I was just like, ew, ew, ew. Why would they do that? And it went viral on YouTube. YouTube was the birthplace for the Wild Wild West of the internet, honey. The birthplace of the internet. I was like, oh my God. And the fact that they explained it and they made all these views off of that, I don't know where these women are at to this day. They probably made so much money off of that because they, child, they went viral. So viral, Lil Wayne talked about it in a song. I'm just like, so when Keke talked about it at the table, and there's more to it, like she just literally was just like, we should have been protected. And I'm like, the fact that they allowed somebody to upload something like that. Did they get just the regulations in the place? So when I tell y'all the internet used to be wild and crazy and free, if it was wild and crazy for that, I can only imagine what it was for, like for the predators. Like it probably was like going into Disneyland. Aw, child, people, Ignore them, ignore them, ignore them. Yes, I got haters, baby. The haters can't wait to be front and center. We don't care about the haters. They are brokies. They just want some attention because they don't get attention as their jobs. They don't get attention in their personal life. The only time they get some attention is by keyboard banking. I don't care what someone has to say because you're here. You're watching me. I'm not watching you. You're watching me. You came into my chat to want to pick a fight because you can't afford a true dominatrix. That's really what it is. It's the brokies who live and thrive off of wanting to go back and forth with somebody, but they can't afford to pay. So they go to YouTube channels, pilfering through female content so they can get a response. That's literally all it is. It's like mediocre men. That's it. That's it. Mediocre men. YouTube was so good back in 2005. We watched anything and everything with no ads. Oh my God, Juicy. So you saw Two Girls, One Cup, Juicy? Juicy, you saw Two Girls, One Cup? I have to ask my personal assistant. Did you watch that? Two Girls, One Cup?
It was on Facebook.
Oh, and they allowed it on Facebook, baby. You can't even cuss for real on Facebook, but they allowed Two Girls, One Cup.
Are you on the new Facebook? They be having sex videos on here.
On Facebook?
Yes.
That's disgusting. I didn't know. Not you saw it. Oh my God. It was disgusting and gross. Oh my goodness. I timed this person out because y'all, like, ignore the troll babies. They be wanting attention. Like, y'all. Y'all see, they didn't monetize back then, so I don't think they got paid. No, they got paid, baby. There was a way to get sponsorships and stuff like that. They let the girls who've been on YouTube for 20 years, they'll tell you. There was a way they could have got their money. And I think Two Girls, One Cup was up there for like a long time. Y'all just heard the personal assistant say that it was on Facebook. My goodness. Yes, I was a freshman in high school when it was first released. I'm just like, oh my God. Y'all should have been protected. Not the whole shoot. So they be allowing the people to shoot on Facebook? Baby, what is going on with Facebook? I thought that was a place of like the elders or something. I only be on Facebook to promote my channel and to occasionally pop out and talk my ish. I don't really like Facebook like that because it'd be like married people trying to say how beautiful I am, and I'm not feeling that. I'll never feel that. Like all in the DM. It's so weird. It's like, aren't you married? It'd be the nerve for me. And they'd be old as hell. Like, bruh, if I was a wicked woman, I would definitely I would blackmail you. I would. I simply would, but I don't want these people's money or their time. I want them to leave me alone. That's why I barely post on Facebook like that because it's like weirdos. But I do post in the Bay Squad chat. I do post in the Bay Squad chat. Hey, Magic T3, what's going on? The place of elders is crazy. What is Facebook for? Is Facebook not for the place of elders? Because my dad be over there watching Country Wayne. My dad be supporting the arts. Papa Baby over there watching Country Wayne. And that other man who's like kind of funny in country, he loves it. So that's how I know I'm not at my pinnacle. Cause my dad don't be watching me. He be like, he will watch me set it up and he'd be like, oh, that is so nice. And I'm like, Dad, do you be seeing my content? He'd be like, no. That's how I know it's for the elder. Not I'm not a lotto, baby. Yuck. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, baby, let's get into Patrick talk. Y'all see the face is beat to perfection. Okay, y'all see the face is beat to perfection. Beat for beat for the girls. So, in honor of Painted by Esther, Patrick Taw is having a horrible week. And I love that for him. Patrick Ta is not only having the worst week of his life, the top beauty curators, the Macs, the Charlotte Tilburys, who else was over there? Just the Morphes and everybody else under the sun was out here sending love to Painted by Esther. Beautiful makeup artist. She calls herself an artist. Y'all saw Olandria came out with her MAC campaign. She was shouting out her makeup artist. You see the behind the scenes. It was beautiful. All the girls who were the beauty gurus, the reason why the James Charles is popular now, came out and said something in solidarity with Painted by Esther. And I love that. White women, black women, hell, the Asian girl who ripped Patrick Todd to shreds, she ate down. She said he ain't even for the Asians, he's for the white. I said, oh, baby, the drama. And I told y'all were sitting up here, and this is to the girls with the think pieces about can we lay up off of Jackie Anna? No. Jackie Anna literally said out her mouth, being pro black is not lucrative. I didn't know being pro black was for money. But we're gonna have a conversation about that tomorrow. I didn't know being pro black was for money, which made me look at other things that are going on in the current space and time. I said, yeah, because a lot of people put their morals and principles to the side for people they like. It's not just Jackiana, it's a lot of people, because if y'all don't know, and we're going to get back to Patrick's Hall, Dominique Morgan is released from prison after snitching on her people. Trans woman now, after snitching on somebody, so all she can get is 5 years of probation. Because if you think you could steal money federally and they just give you a sweetheart deal like that, and you've already been to prison before, baby, you're snitching. You're snitching. And did you see the content creators going up for Dominique Morgan, somebody who stole from her community, the trans community, who was stealing money, federal money from the LGBTQ, for the Rainbow Coalition? You see how fast they put all that shit to the side for somebody they love? And this is why I say the girls don't be standing on business. And that's why everybody can get it equally. I don't care who your friend is. I don't care who your friend is. That's why I don't let y'all tell me who and what I need to talk about, because y'all don't be in their comments telling them that. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see how y'all do. So when Patrick Todd is being dragged by his filler, dragged by his plastic surgery, I love that for him. He's a thief, he's a liar, and he does not pay the girls. He does not pay the girls. And Jackie Anna aligning herself with somebody like that, may she forever sink. May she forever sink. Because this is weird. The reaction was weird. Him lying on Painted by Esther was weird. He literally copied her video word for word. She said the back of my palm by accident, and he repeated back of my palm in his ad campaign. Then he said, Painted by Esther didn't create this. This is a technique that's been around for the longest. You traded the technique so you can pigeonhole her in a box. And then here comes MAC Cosmetics saying, you know what? I see all this. This is perfect timing. Hold my drink. We want to get in the ring. And I said, yeah. Then you had Charlotte Tilbury, with her witchy self, coming out here, not only doing a statement, aligning with Painted by Esther. You are a fool. And for anybody to say, oh, well, who cares about MAC? Who cares about these? Baby, these are luxury brands. These are not brands you can get from the dollar store. These are not them girls. And there's nothing wrong with them girls, but I'm just telling you, these are not them. The fact that the top echelon of echelons is saying, baby, you didn't even create that. There are those who came before you who created it, and you're stealing. It just goes to show, like, people be in it for the money, and there's nothing wrong with that. But, like, if you're going to be in it for the money, at least be truthful about it. Be honest. Be honest, be truthful. That's all I'm saying. Yes, Van, I'm about to go buy those MAC blushes. They're beautiful. I got the MAC on right now. I got the Color Connection. I have the newest one, the latest one. Girly, your eyeshadow is eating. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, the personal assistant. I told her I had to come do my, beat the face for the girls, for the bays. I came and beat my face for the bays. Yes, yes. And so y'all can get into it. So you can get into it. Cause who don't know how to work a brush? Period. Shayla did a video. She's a super OG and she supported Esther. Baby, you gotta, if you got pregnant Shayla, big and pregnant Shayla saying something, baby, the girls. The girls have drawn a line in the sand. Jackie Anna, girl, that's why my video is going up, because I told y'all, if Jackie Anna would have been like truthful from the beginning, she could have been like, she was like, that's y'all business. Girl, you made your money off of advocacy and calling it out and calling things a thing. Baby, you got the OGs who have said stuff about you years ago. They're coming back into the forefront. The original Mean Girl. And it is what it is. I think, like, in the words of Jovi from Pretty is Political, you done got too Hollywood. You done got too Hollywood, baby. Too Hollywood. Her whole face is eating. Thank you. Black people are not toxic to each other. That is a lie told to y'all by some old middle-aged white man in rural America who is out there sleeping with his sister. Like, please, y'all will quote the most mediocre people and think y'all eating with that. Like, child, please. Yeah, because you have to be truthful and honest, because what goes around comes around. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the international and domestic bays. Shout out to the international and domestic bays. Please like this video, like this video, like this video. So let's get into, we talked about Keke Palmer. Keke, do you love me? We talked about Patrick Taw. We talked about Boots Riley. Personal assistant. Who else is on this thumbnail? It's just them four. I know Megan the Stallion, but there's nobody else on the. There's nobody else on there. I gotta make sure I'm doing my part. Hey, Feminine Melanin. Hey, boo. Yes, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all, I be working my personal assistant so hard, but she'll be all right because I bought her food today. I made sure she was able to eat. uh, uh, you said who? Mhm. We got to talk about Lewis Hamilton. See, I knew I was forgetting somebody, honey. I knew I was forgetting somebody. So, Lewis Hamilton, who is a F1 Formula driver, elite driver. We saw when he transitioned from Mercedes to Ferrari. That was a huge deal. Do y'all remember that? Because we broke the story. And everybody was like, you don't know what you were talking about. And then, boom. I was in Asia when that broke. So, I knew the news before a lot of people. So, Lewis Hamilton is out here using his platform for advocacy. And I love that. He said we cannot let the is or nots take over. They're tied to everything. And I love that he's using his platform. I love that he stands 10 toes about it. But I'm going to have to give you some pushback, Lewis, because your alleged girlfriend, Kimberly Noel Kardashian, former West, is aligning skims with putting stores all throughout Israel. Actively started that. Your girl is not standing on business, but you're talking about standing on business, and it sucks because y'all be like, oh, I'm standing with the movement while you're sleeping with those who are funding the destruction of said movement. It's like when white women say they hate ICE, but their boyfriends are ICE agents. It's like the girls be out here marching, talking about women's rights, and you know, this pussy bites back. Stuff like that. Y'all remember the women's march that happened? What was that? 2019. This pussy bites back. And then y'all go vote for a man who's grabbing them by the puss. Is that too much? Is that too much? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to see how is that? What are the conversations like? Or are y'all not having conversations because y'all are too busy doing the dip it low, pick it up slow sessions? Is it because y'all are doing the cucumber challenge? Is it because y'all are over there, you know, bounce that ass just like your friend do? Is that what y'all doing? Because I don't understand. To me, it's so crazy. It's like counterproductive. Counterproductive. It's like seeing a Dr. Cornel West speak about the black plight, but all his wives are white. Too much? Put a one in the chat if that's too much. Put a two in the chat if it's not. Put a one in the chat if that's too much. Put a two in the chat if it's not. I'm just saying, it's like you talking about how you love your wife, but you out here sleeping with these hoes. LeBron. I just want to know. I just want to know because you know I want to support you, but I'm confused. Confusion. I'm at the airport annoyed because their Wi-Fi is lagging. Oh my goodness! Shout out to Belize. Oh, shout out to Belize. Okay, sleeping with our open enemy is weird. Ooh. Ooh, funding them people for the evil good. What is that place? Is that the place they call? Ooh. All right now, come on, cheeks. Yes, you see it. These good cheekbones. These good cheekbones. Oh, or any of the other black leaders who out here with white women who don't like us, or out playing with the white boys under the sheets. Yikes. It just reminds me of what was her name from Orange is the New Black? Personal assistant. What was that? What was the trans lady's name from Orange is the New Black? My PA is looking it up because I want to get her name right. Remember, her boyfriend was an ICE agent, and I was like, "Girl, isn't that against your cause?" I didn't tell her she shouldn't have said that out loud, and she should have kept it a secret. I said she should have took that with her, like, because why are you attracted to an ICE agent? You didn't know he was an ICE agent?
Sophie Brissett.
No, not Sophie Brissett. She's the black one on Orange is the New Black. The black character.
Oh,
What's her name? With
Roberta.
Laverne Cox. Laverne Cox. Yeah. It doesn't make sense to me. So that's why I'm looking at Lewis Hamilton with the side eye. I know you $1 billion player, a billionaire and whatnot, and you give back and all this, but your girlfriend is contributing to the genus, you know? Ah. Oh my goodness. No, I was talking about Laverne Cox because she came out saying how she was so in love with this ICE agent. And I was like, girl, what? And it wasn't the fact that he was an ICE agent locking up all these people, doing all this harm, seeing all this stuff happen. She was talking about something like she was so in love with him. And she was a child. It was so weird. And that's when I knew the girls would do anything for the proxemics next to the whiteness. They will do anything. And I'm like, what is happening? I'm not judging, but I be side eyeing. I don't judge, but I side eye real hard. Bombastic side eye. I'm just telling y'all what she said it. It's in a real interview. It went viral. I think it happened last year because we talked about it and I was so weak. Like, baby, the Rainbow Coalition always has me tickle pink because y'all do not be standing on business. The girls be out here sleeping with the men secretly. Then they be ditching their girlfriends, their wives for the man with no money. Y'all remember that? The Rainbow Coalition had it hard. The Rainbow Coalition had it hard, like super hard. I feel bad for them. I be praying peace among them because baby, don't worry, the straights had it hard too. The straights, baby, we got people out here in fake poly relationships. Okay, talk about postpartum. It's wild times. But let's get into Megan the Stallion, baby. When I tell you, Megan the Stallion beat Milagro's ass in court. Y'all were over there celebrating, saying that, oh, Megan didn't know what she was doing. Her attorneys were weak. They were this, they were that. I said, y'all have no idea who her legal team really is. Y'all really got up on Beyonce's internet and said that Milagro won, and we haven't seen Milagro do a video to date since she won go viral, and I wonder why. The judge put all of the jury's guilties back in place. And I keep telling y'all, this all could have been avoided if she simply let it go. Y'all were like, Megan put an innocent man in jail. No, the state of California put that man in prison because he's a violent criminal. You know, that's usually what happens when people are 5'6" and they feel some type of way. I don't care. Okay? Botch Booty Kelsey, nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Suffering in silence. She got the embarrassment of her life by Nicki Minaj. We talked about that. And y'all are still mad at Megan. Megan is out here living her life. She's doing what she's supposed to do. Let some hoe put a AI generated video of you up doing something you're not doing. You would do everything in your power to get it taken down. And she's a celebrity. That showed the obsession because when we saw Milagro, all she cared about was the glitz and the glamour. She wanted the lights. She was chasing clout off of something that was going to be a detriment to her. And y'all rallied behind that. She now has a debt. She now has a debt because she has to pay Megan's lawyers. She has to pay the $75K and then some. Yikes. And y'all literally made videos that was like, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. I said, I can read. We're talking about the state of Florida. Are you hoes okay? Do y'all understand what the state of Florida can do? Do y'all know what they do down there? The state of Florida didn't really have no slaves. Let's talk about it. That don't stop them from being Republican, but let's really talk about it. If you know the history, I can always tell when the girls don't know the history of the states, they don't know the laws, they don't know the articulation. Y'all think because a hoe pretends on the internet that they have the good legal jargon. No, it was a lot of people who are showing their biases. I don't have a bias. Now, we already talked about Megan Thee Stallion. Did I say Megan Thee Stallion was a social climber? Yes, she was, but they're all social climbers because she wasn't the only one social climbing. Okay? I said that in the beginning. Those videos are still up because I stand 10 toes deep. But Megan did what she was supposed to do. She did her shadow work. She went and healed. You see, she separates herself from people the moment they show her they not who they say they are. She has learned her lesson. She's not going through her karmic cycle. And then boom, she's out on top. Okay, y'all can say what y'all want. She's a whore, she's this, she's that. But these men want her. You think Klay Thompson is not begging for her to come back? Baby, the streets are talking. The streets are saying that he not only is he begging, he's pleading for her to come back, and she's not answering. She's outside looking good, body snatched, face still pretty, getting money, back on the hip hop charts, got a swimwear line out here, got the girls contemplating if they want to eat a bag of chips or not, or do they want to go hit the gym? Y'all idea of flops is not real, because when I tell y'all people are flopping, y'all be acting like y'all are confused. Y'all are the same people who tried to come over here and tell me that Ice Spice flopped, and I said, flopped where? Flopped where? I can tell you who the flops are. I can tell you who the flops are. Y'all don't want to listen to it. See, y'all were so happy that Milagro had this mediocre win that she came to Beyonce's internet and said she was playing, she plays hood, but she really smart. I said, what smart person comes to the internet talking about they moves? It has to be something in the water because what? I said it years ago before the trial even happened. I said Milagro does not need to attach herself to this. This will ruin her brand. That video is still up. That video is still up because I can see things for what they are. I've never been obsessed with a celebrity. I've never went to windmilling for a celebrity. I wish the fuck I would. Because look at Milagro in debt. Where are these celebrities who hate Megan that was championing her? Nowhere to be found. Where is the money? Where is the money? You doing all this for the free ski? And you have children? And now you in some weird SA lawsuit? And they have your recording of you saying you're watching it? Girl, a fool. Megan is winning. Megan is winning. And if this is how you need to lose, then I need to lose like Megan too, because bitch, she is winning. I've never seen people losing make so much money in my life. And money's not the end all be all, but you can literally tell she's at peace. Malagra's out here ducking and dodging, hiding out, and all these other things. She has a lot going on. Sister is failing, all because she wanted to be the mouthpiece for a mediocre man who wouldn't even pay you dust, who was caught on recording, say he didn't even want to be associated with your brand, and you still out here telling people to go cop his new album. Girl, a fool. A fool. And this is why I say when it comes to men, the girls lose every time. They lose every time. It don't matter if they like men or not. They lose every time. And she has a husband. She has a husband. This is so weird to me. It's so weird. It's so weird. Yes, please like, comment, and subscribe. About as weird as chicks who wanted to holler at people like Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy. But we're talking about they were Christian women who don't believe in war because it took lives. Child. Now that is nasty. That is a nasty read, right? Megan learned her lesson, got back out here winning way more than she was. Yeah. He is definitely pleading. Okay? Pleading. Megan for the curb. Aw. She must have turned you down. I was really hoping she was not out here pregnant when she went to the hospital and they broke up and she ended her Broadway gig. Like, no, please don't be preggo by that dangerous nutball. She was not pregnant. She was not pregnant. She was not pregnant at all. Thank God. See, like, and there's nothing wrong with the girls having babies, but have a baby with somebody that is like, that cares about you, respects you, that wants to be a father and a loving partner. Y'all are having babies with demons. Y'all are having babies with demons. Even though I'm not participating in that BS at all. I'm not even, the moment somebody even talks to me about babies and all that, I'm screaming at them. Because, ew, terrorist. That's what I'm about to start saying. Uh, and if a man comes to me with this, oh, I want you to have my baby, I'm screaming from the rooftops, murderer. Like, speaking of babies, did y'all know that North Carolina has this bill out where if you're on birth control, they can take your life as a woman because you don't desire to have kids? What is really going on? And this is why I don't take men serious, because this is in a state where they actively have male-dominated sports. Why are y'all not boycotting the streets? Oh, okay, because it's about a woman. But it's okay. And this is why I don't take them serious. I'm not participating. I'm not buying, and I'm not subscribing to that bullshit. Like, yuck. Yuck. I'm like, No. And this is in America. They be talking about all these other countries and what they doing and whatnot, but they want to do the same thing. They want to do the same thing. They want to do the same thing. And look at this low IQ, lowbrow person in the chat. Like, y'all, like I've been saying, they can't pay for a dominatrix service. So they come into women's chats being unruly, being lowbrow, being ignorant with their uneducated takes because they're simply losers. Like you can always tell when there's a down low man in the chat. They say the most egregious things, and you're like, oh my God, the gays. This is what the gay men have to deal with. No wonder they are opting out of being with men and saying, let's be in a lavender relationship because their counterparts are just weird, disgusting, inhumane, dusty, vermin. Like, my gosh. My goodness. My goodness. Like, goodness gracious. They want to fight us, but they don't want to fight for humanity. They don't want to fight for what's right. They want to argue with women about women having autonomy over their bodies. And these are the people who are going to be pretend out here and use your social medias and whatnot to mimic what you like so that they can pray to be into your lives. If you don't believe me, go watch that movie Obsession. Go watch that movie Obsession, baby. It's right there. They can no longer deny it. I can't wait for the new wave of masculinity to come in because these incels are out the door. They literally are hanging on, clinging on for dear life. And they're about to be ostracized because the new wave of masculinity is about to take over because they're about to have their period of reawakening. It's happening very quickly. So women, if you're looking and desiring to be with these men, it's about to happen because, the red pillars have taken over for so long. So long. Like, there's the only way up is up. This is crazy. Facts, can't wait. Yes. And then they come in here and talk about Margaret Sanger. I do not care. I do not care. Baby, they are tainting the food. They are poisoning the water. They are literally, Black women are dying in hospitals from the maternal health rate. And you want to come talk to me about some racist white woman? Y'all want women to have babies? I'm a Black woman. Y'all want women to have babies, but y'all don't care about the maternal rates in a first world country? And this is why I don't go back and forth with mediocre men, children who were left behind, who had to Google something and copy and paste it. And they think they got a I got you. You don't have a I got you. Until men do the work that shows they care about women, I don't think women should be birthing anybody's babies because they're being harmed whether they're rich or poor. We've heard the traumatizing stories. There are Black women faces who talk about it. Serena Williams, top of the top, creme de la creme, talked about it. Beyonce talked about it. There was a woman who was in a loving relationship with her Black husband. She went viral for having like $1,000 wedding or whatever, because she did all these things. She died. She died. And they say from statistics, 80% of those deaths could have been avoided. I will use my sister, for example. My sister gave birth to my niece. They stitched her up with part of the placenta. And if my mother was not there, she would have died because they don't give a fuck. And my sister kept saying she didn't feel good. She wasn't looking her best. And my brother said something. He said, something is wrong. And my mom was like, something is not right. And y'all will literally get in these chats and want to fight with women because y'all are mediocre men. Y'all are mediocre males. Y'all really males. Y'all are from the male species, but y'all are not men. Y'all are not leaders. Y'all don't do anything to protect women. Y'all don't even protect other men. Y'all are afraid of men because if y'all were left in a room for 30 days with men, a lot of y'all would be assaulted by the very men y'all say y'all not scared of. So please miss me with the BS. I don't have to go back and forth with you about things that are a real fact. That's why y'all are so uh caught up in gang culture. Y'all love it. If you don't believe me, YG just promoted a new single talking about gang and all this. And it's a bunch of men dancing around. That's why y'all don't say nothing when these dope boys pick up young male future doctors or innovators. Y'all don't say nothing about that. That's why y'all don't say nothing about the perpetual violence that happens in the communities at the hands of men. Y'all don't say nothing when the racist men do it. You don't say nothing when the black men do it. But you want to come to my chat, the keyboard bang, because you lack the discipline to go out and talk to other men. You lack the masculinity to go out there and lead other men. You lack the self worth. You lack the confidence, and you lack the discipline to be a leader. That's why you come and try to terrorize, because you're not terrorizing me. You're not terrorizing me. You're writing these thoughts and these wannabe theses from supremacist views and mindsets of quote unquote people who care about the community, but you never see them doing anything for the community. What have you done in your community? What are you doing for the community throughout the diaspora of the domestic US? You're not doing anything but terrorizing a woman. That's why you're writing in all caps, because I got under your skin. Mediocre, weak, incel male. Why are you here? I'm not a man. We know y'all listen to men very well. A man tells you to go, jump, run, skip, and you say yes, a master. We know how y'all get down. So I don't know why you're here. It doesn't make sense. If you look at the title, there's nothing here that's man versus woman, but yet here you are, a weirdo. I had a preterm labor which caused my placenta eruption, and they had me in the hospital for 3 days and didn't know anything. I was in labor the whole time. See, thank you, Diabla, and I'm so sorry you went through that. These men will literally sit up here and talk about you need to have a baby the moment I say yuck, because our lives are on the line, but yet y'all are not fighting for said people who have to have your babies. Like, please miss me with that. Poof, be gone, like, child, right? A whole weirdo. And has himself, he called himself a king. Are you not entertained? This y'all king? And it's like they're getting off because they're losers. Like, I'm telling y'all, they can't afford to pay for the services so that they can be treated a certain way. So they come hop into women's comments. They come hop into the chats. They just come trying to provoke people. And I'm just showing y'all, and this is for the other content creators that are in the chat. You see how you have to hit them with the facts politely, because it's like, yuck. All it is some weird, ugly man who don't get no women, because men who get women, who have a beautiful symbiotic relationship with women, never come in the chats acting like that. They are not losers. It's like so crazy. She is so crazy. It's like they feel like they're, oh, I'm insulting you because they're keyboard banging. You can always tell the people who get told what to do at their job. A weak troll, and you're poor. Because they be writing these think pieces and these sentences and shut up. Nobody's coming to save you, broke ass man. Boo, tomato, tomato, tomato. Oh my god. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Disgust. Yuck! Yuck! Like, that's all it is. And they love watching me. That's the bigger thing. That's how you know they just sassy. Sassy at heart. And these are the type of men who pop perks and hang around their homeboys all day and be doing something strange for a piece of change. These are the men who be like, big homie, big homie, big homie. Cause they doing a lot of bending for the big homie. Y'all see them? Y'all see them? Triggered. I got them triggered. They had to go, look at her getting me mad. Look at her getting me mad. It is the saddest thing. Oh my goodness. They are delusional. The Lulu. It's because they don't have no mothers. They hate their moms. They can't get the girl they want. They don't have good jobs. And these men be talking about, I'm a father. Somebody call CPS. These be the men, because Jada knows, these be the men who will be in my comments talking about, I have a beautiful wife. How you have a beautiful wife, but you mad at me? Like, baby, are you sure? Y'all need to go sit on the couch and call that lady. Facts. Call that lady. Oh my goodness. I'm not the teacher who told you had to read out loud. I'm not your guidance counselor who told you couldn't do that. Like, that is not me. But yet here they are. Oh, I'm a man. Oh. Child, I do not take these men seriously. Like, go do something with your life. Go do something with your life, weak ass man. Like, it is so sad. But you know what? We make money off of them. So Bay Squad, never be upset. We make money off of them. We get the views. We go viral off of them. I love them because they really are fans. They really are fans because they chose to be here. Nobody begged them to be here. Y'all didn't see me share this video out with none of the incels. But yet here they are. It's like they can't wait. They must have the bell, like, subscribe, get all the notifications, because here they come running. Just And I love that for them. I love that for them. We're gonna eat all the way to the bank with them. Don't worry about it, babes. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because like I told y'all, these weirdos do not be outside. They be in their house, mad, triggered, typing. You know, these are the husbands. These are the rich men. These are the men who be calling the shots. They don't be nowhere I be. So it's all good. But anyways, what are y'all thoughts on this, Bay Squad? How are y'all feeling? I hope y'all have a beautiful Saturday. Tomorrow's supposed to be a full moon. They say it's a blue moon. Get yourself in order. Get yourself in order. And on that note, what are your thoughts, babes? What are your opinions? And remember, if I don't tell you nothing, don't trust no nigga. Don't trust no Christian. And on that note, comment down below. I gotta go.